Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Inter Miami CF versus Atlanta United FC in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. Best of 3, of course. 2 games in Miami. If we go to a Game 3, I don't know if that'll happen. 1 game in Atlanta next weekend, no matter what. No matter what. Should be an interesting series, but we got Miami versus Atlanta in the MLS Cup playoffs, the Eastern Conference quarterfinal Game 1. Kick off in about 16 minutes because of course, but we'll get this one going. Inter Miami CF contra Atlanta United FC en la MLS Cup Playoffs. Conferencia, primera ronda, cuartos de final, partido 1. How we doing, Henry? We're here. We're ready. Inter Miami contra Atlanta United. Should be interesting. Game will kick off in minutes in Miami. Game 1. The winner leads the series going into Game 2 and has the chance to sweep, of course. Starting 11s are as follows. For Inter Miami, Drake Callender. The back 4 of Jordi Alba, Hector Martinez, Tomas Aviles, Marcelo Weingart, Federico Redondo, Sergio Busquets, Yannick Bright, Diego Gomez, Luis Suarez, Lionel Messi. For Inter Miami CF. For Atlanta United FC, Brad Guzan in goal, Brooks Lennon, Stian Gregerson, Derek Williams, Pedro Amador, Johnny Fortune, Bartosz Szlich, Dax McCarty, Sabo Lopjanice, Alexei Moranchuk, and Jamal Tiare. For Atlanta is the starting 11. Too strong. I mean, they won the Shield. They scored the most points in MLS history, or collected the most points. I think that's a better term. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. To me, do I think there should have been a Super Cup between the MLS Cup champions and Supporter Shield winners? Either the week after the season's over, the MLS Cup's played, or at the start of next season? Yes. Yes, I do. But I don't know if Miami's going. I don't think Miami's going to make that a problem anyway, frankly. And really, the only reason I would have cared is this team still had a chance up until the final match day. Well, until their final match day. So, but they screwed themselves, so it doesn't matter to me. Columbus, you had a chance to win the CCL. Stop crying. You had the shits. Seattle, you're in. Good for you. Montreal, you were never going to make it anyway. So, yeah, I'm fine with it. To be honest, my team screwed themselves, so I'm not mad at all. Columbus, you had a chance and you blew it. Now, is it going to suck if there's a team that wins MLS Cup and doesn't get a chance to play for the spot? Yes. But it was always going to be Miami anyway, and, well, at least it wasn't a bullshit, Messi's there reason. They have a reason to build off of. So I could give it there. How we doing, Rory? Nice. Red Robin is pretty good. I'll have Penn Station tomorrow. Tonight I'll probably make a freaking mashed potato chicken bowl. Yeah, probably. After this game's over, of course. But 1 game tonight. 1 live, 1 review. For this game. Tomorrow, 10 p.m., which I'm sure if they weren't playing today, they would have played Miami tomorrow and then LA and then the LA Colorado game. But because that's the way they had it split, so I guarantee you they would have played the LA Colorado game the same day as Miami if they didn't have Miami on its own day. But whatever. Since there is, we have nothing till 10 o'clock Central tomorrow. So I'll be here for LA versus Colorado. I'll review it after midnight hits, and it'll be up by 1 o'clock in the morning. That's also a good thing about the Penn Station is I eat the first part, I do the game, I eat the second part. It gives me my calories for the day. Tomorrow, which there's a damn sure I wouldn't want to cook after that game. I'd have time to cook something before, but I definitely wouldn't want to cook after that game. 1 in the morning. Oh, God. Oh. No, I stay up till like, whatever. Drake Callender, Jordi Alba, Hector Martinez, Tomas Aviles, Marcelo Weingart, Federico Redondo, Sergio Busquets, Yannick Bright, Diego Gomez, Luis Suarez, Lionel Messi. So, but suffice it to say, my sleep schedule is screwed. Let's be honest. But I can do that, so it is what it is. It is what it is. With that being said, if you're focusing on the World Series, the nothing, top of the second. 1 out. Yep. 1 on, 1 out. Volpe strikes out. No, because Miami has to have their own day. Starting 11 for Atlanta. Brad Guzan, Amador, Williams, Gregerson, Lennon, Johnny Fortune, Dax McCarty, Bartos, Schleich, Sabolop Janitze, Alexei Moranchuk, and Jamal Tiare for Atlanta. Winner of the game has a chance to sweep next weekend. But it will be at Atlanta's turf. We'll see if Miami can handle. Let's not forget, they did allow 2 goals before they scored 6 on the Revs. 36 goal contributions in MLS for Messi this season. He only played half the season, but he's the player to watch tonight. When he's playing like the GOAT. Sabolop Janitze, the player to watch for Atlanta. He's had a really good season against Miami. 3 goals, 10 shots versus Miami this season for Sabolop Janitze. Atlanta's been running on him since Almada left, and that's been a really good pickup. They picked him up last year, of course. He's bled into the team, and he's now the main guy. The cutting edge, even though it's more of a team as a star method with Moranchuk and Tiare as well, but there's a cutting edge there. It's Sabolop Janitze since Almada and Yakamakis left. But this game will start up sooner rather than later. Let's see how it turns. Miami versus Atlanta. See how the World Series. Top of the second, 2 out. Verdugo up against Flaherty. Wells grounds out. Rizzo made it to second. 1-1 count. I'll give some World Series score updates. Might as well. But we are waiting for this game to kick off. Verdugo grounds out. End of the inning. Edmund to Freeman. Bottom of the second, Dodgers coming up. I don't think there's... Maybe there... No, I don't think there's any Red Robins in Canada. Y'all got A and W. Sort of similar-ish, the way I see it, but y'all also don't have White Castle. You used to have one, which is actually where they recorded Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. if that building's still there, man, if I was in Ontario, I'd buy that building and make it a Crystals. Because Crystals is better than White Castle. It just is. I mean, I can get by with a regular White Castle, but Crystals is better. Because they make the sliders with the mustard on the slider. They steam the slider with the mustard on it. Oh my, that's so good at Crystals. It's so good. You have to add your own mustard and ketchup for White Castle, which isn't bad, but like when they steam the slider with the mustard on it and just mustard, that's just, I love a little bit of tartness as well. So, you know, that's awesome. But that's that's the southern. It's like Rallies and Checkers or Hardee's and Carl's Jr. They're Crystals in the south, White Castles in the north, but technically there are no White Castles in Canada. So if you did start a Crystals there, they couldn't get on your ass because technically you have nothing there. Nobody said anything about Canada. None. Nobody. But I do have a lot of harebrained ideas when it comes to businesses that are close to my heart. A lot of them. As well as buying the rights back to the Warenberg Theater's name and all the things that were related to Warenberg, and then buying back the Warenbergs around here, making them Warenbergs again, putting some Warenbergs in Mississippi, and then Ontario as well. It's also harebrained, but, you know, who knows? It's also harebrained. But if I was rich enough, I would do it. Crystals instead of White Castles up there, and Warenberg Theaters instead of Cineplex or whatever. Well, here, Marcus Theaters. I don't know what the hell's in Mississippi. Up there, Cineplex. Warenberg instead of all that, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the reclining chairs at the theaters, but I would rather have the Warenberg jingle for sure. But if I could have both, that would be nice. See, you see, they pushed back the kickoff a little bit. We've gone. Whatever. I wonder, is Ajvar a Croatian tomato sauce sort of thing? I'm actually interested. I wonder, is it? Muncie popped up. True, but if worst comes to worst, I could just use the opening from my home theater, I guess. But, you know. But if I had the money, at least I wouldn't be using the money for dumb shit or bad shit. It would just be to bring back my nostalgia, I guess, which isn't a bad way to do it. 22-4-8, 10-14-10 for both teams' records, 74 points to 40, 79 goals, 4-46, 58.6 expected goals to 65.8. Damn, Atlanta really underperformed their XG. Damn. We'll see if that bites them in the ass. They made the playoffs, but the national anthem, because it's Miami, they'll show it. And Hernandez strikes out swinging for the Dodgers. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. But we are ready to go. They'll shake hands. Atlanta wearing their blue away kits. Miami wearing pink. I still don't think black and red would be a clash, but okay. I guess they've been hot wearing those jerseys, so you might as well. I guess. Okay, you might as well. We rolling. Miami versus Atlanta. Game 1. I wouldn't want to. Now, Italy, on the other hand, I would not mind living in Italy. I would love living in Italy. Croatia, from what I hear, I'd probably have to visit there first, but I wouldn't mind living there either. Morocco, there's a lot of places I'd like to travel, in my opinion. Starting 11, or referees, Alan Chapman, Armando Villarreal is the 4th official. Ajvar is sweet red peppers, eggplant, oil, sea salt, garlic, paprika, hot pepper. If you like it hot, Trader Joe's sells it. Armando Villarreal is the VAR official. Like, then MLS got it wrong, but he is the VAR official. But of course, Japan. I'd love living in Japan or traveling there. But if I want to travel somewhere, some of them I know I'd want to live there. Some of them I'd probably have to, see how it rolls before I make that. I have a feeling I would like it, but it's not like right. Italy, I know I'd love to live there. Japan, I know. Mexico, depending on where. I barely want to travel to England, let alone live there. And teams have shaked hands. We're getting ready to go. Game 1, the proper playoffs. If you don't want to count the wild card games as proper playoffs, the proper playoffs are about to start. Come on, Dodgers. If you go to Istria, Croatia, it's a mix of Italy. Croatia has the best Roman Coliseum. I'm saying Ohtani takes the MVP, my opinion. It's end of the 2nd. Smith striked out. Top of the 3rd. But Atlanta, Miami's about to get going. A Southeastern derby for the first round here. For the first round of this playoffs. Tomorrow we got LA Galaxy versus the Colorado Rapids at 10 o'clock Central. We'll be live for that one. We'll review that one. Be a late one. It's on Apple TV. If you don't have Apple TV, you're pretty much SOL. Let me see if it's on FS1. No, it's not. It's just Apple TV. It's hard to sail the high seas for anything on Apple TV. Trust me, I know. Not for my sake, but for somebody, well, at the time, somebody that mattered to me, or at the time, the flavor of the month. Let's put it like that. I was trying to figure that out for the flavor of the month at the time. Playing forward, here we go. I couldn't figure it out because, baseball's also on there as well. That's why I was trying to figure it out. They didn't have Apple TV. They wanted to watch Friday Night Baseball. His favorite team was playing on there. Tried to figure it out for him. Couldn't find it. For the flavor of the month at the time. So there's that. Nice. Andretti from Croatia. But we're off. 33 seconds in. 0-0. And Mob's having a cow. So, yeah, Apple TV, if you don't have it, you're shit out of luck. Unless the game's on Fox, you're shit out of luck. It's simple. And this one isn't because they want Messi on Apple TV for everything. So, yeah, you're SOL. Trust me, I know. I don't exactly know why, but Yep, I'll be live for that and reviewing it. Soto taking MVP. Well, that happens if the Yankees win the World Series. And I know the Jays are going to suck next year if he wins MVP and wins the World Series because the Jays ain't getting him if that happens. For the Jays' sake, I want the Yankees to lose the World Series. We still may not get him, but at least we have a chance if they lose. For him to hit the open market and actually leave. Plays forward. Suarez shot. Goal already. Luis Suarez. 2 minutes in. Goal. Goal de Miami. Goal de Suarez. In through. Luis Suarez opens Miami's playoff account. 1-0, 2 minutes in. That's how you start a game. Horrible giveaway by Atlanta's defense. Bartosz Szlisz gives it away. Balls crossed through. Give and go. And Suarez is right there. The give and go. There it is. From Gomez. The give and go from Gomez. With the assist. Suarez with a goal. 1-0, 1-0. There it is. And Atlanta with a horrible defensive giveaway causes them to be down already 3 minutes in. That's 3 straight goals allowed by Atlanta in the playoffs. They were up 2-0 against Montreal, allowed 2 straight. Another defensive mistake as well. You could say all 3 of them were because Guzan coughs it up to Joseph, the penalty given away right on the line, and then they're all defensive mistakes. Atlanta's a tough team, but you can't, if you want to beat Miami, you legit can't do that. You can't give them the ball. You can't cause a mistake or give away a mistake at the back against a team like Miami. They're going to make you pay and see where we are, 1-0. TFC's offense has the name power, but not the finishing power. Miami's offense has the name power, but they could still finish. Suarez is honestly turned back the clock 5 years. Messi is still Messi. Diego Gomez ain't no slouch. Robert Taylor's not starting anymore, which is just totally weird. But Diego Gomez ain't no slouch. Toronto, well, Suarez and Messi are still better than Bernadeschi and Insigne. But you're paying them like that, so you wish they could do at least a third, if not, now they haven't even hit a third of what they've done. They can't. But we do need a number 10. Messi can play the wing, drop in, play the number 10. Bernadeschi doesn't try to do that. Insigne doesn't try to do that. Matias Rojas as well. Yes. So, point being is TFC needs a number 10 who is a number 10. I don't know. Wouldn't mind it if we traded Insigne for Evander. Sounds to me like Phil Neville's pissed off with him. Cross in. And Grabavoy. And the whole front office of Portland. I told you, I love how he said, we'll see you next year, Portland fans. You damn well knew. You damn well knew when you went and said, when Evander went and said what he said, you damn well knew. He damn well knew he's not going to be there next year. And then Phil comes out and says, that's unprofessional. Ned, who he took the shot at, is mad at him too. And he might be on the open market. If I was Toronto, I'd put in an offer. Insigne for Evander. DP for DP. And if Portland don't want Insigne, they could do whatever the hell they want with him, but we're not the ones cutting him. So that's perfect. We get our number 10. We get rid of that damn albatross, that 5'3" albatross, and then they could do what the hell they want with him. We don't have to cut him. It's an absolute amazing. If they play him, great. We don't have to cut him if they cut him. If they cut him, we don't got to cut him. And we got an MVP candidate who could actually play the 10. I love it. But I'm not in the front office. So let's see if Marco and Jason figure that out. But I'm giving you a free hit. Saved by Guzan, but that goes out for a goal kick. 1-0, 7 minutes. But I'm giving you a free hit. If you're Toronto. Insigne for Evander. They might just take it. None personal, Rory, but if your team's going to be that dumb, wouldn't you rather Toronto be the beneficiary than, I don't know, Seattle, Columbus? I don't know what. Well, whatever. Cross in. I don't even know if Columbus could. LAFC, Miami, they would let them do whatever the hell they wanted. They actually have a number 10 with Messi who could drop in. Oh my God, that'd be overkill. That'd be overkill. Insigne for Schaffelberg. If we don't get Evander, yes. But I wouldn't mind that trade either. Make that one right. Nashville gets a crap player, but that still has a big name that maybe could help BJ Callahan, so they're going to play him. And we got Schaffelberg back. I wouldn't mind that, but I'd rather go for Evander first. We need a number 10. We've always, since Pozuelo left, we've always needed one. We could sign somebody to play Insigne's role on the wing or just let Tyrese Spicer play there. I'm fine with that. The question is we get a DP for DP trade, so we fill that spot. We keep Bernadeschi, get a striker, whether that's Jason Russell-Rowe, which sounds like a possibility, or we get somebody who's a DP striker, and then we fill the wing. Ilyas Ajmash will be a U22 player. Just saying. So if we go 3-3 or 2-4 when it comes to DPs, he would be a U22 player. He's 20. He's a damn good player. He'd burn MLS defenses. So I'm just saying, if he's up for grabs, if Evander's up for grabs for going after the Timbers front office, which is what it looks like, the manager would have backed him at least a little bit more and not absolutely raked him over the coals if they didn't want to put him on the market. Phil Neville went and said, that's unprofessional. Like, I get the GM going, the GM who got crapped on by the player being mad about it. I get it. The manager, Phil Neville, basically up and said Evander was unprofessional for his message after the wild card game. What that tells to me is they might just trade him. And if that's the case, Evander for Insigne, I don't give a shit what Portland does with Lorenzo after we get rid of him. I just want a number 10. And we can fill a DP spot with that player. And then Oso can play whenever he has to play. We'll see what happens there. But I don't give a shit what Portland does with Insigne after we get rid of him. They could cut him for all I care. It's not on us anymore. 10th minute. But they won't do it. But see, the thing about Evander, why that's better than Usama Idrisi, is because he's an MVP candidate already in MLS. If you trade for an MVP candidate to play a position you need, I'm just saying. Yeah, go read what Phil Neville said and tell me. Like, that reads to me that if they have a chance to trade him, they might just do it. That's all I'm saying. 11th minute. 1-0 Miami. They're already dominating this game. Nice. Like, to me, that reads like the manager, if he wanted to protect his player a little bit, he wouldn't have went full bore. I don't know if that's full bore, but that's definitely not protecting the player. That's definitely not protecting the player. So somebody's walking on eggshells. I don't know who. It ain't Evander. When a manager comes out and says that message was what he should have said if he wanted to protect the player was, I understand his frustrations. We're all frustrated. We have had a bad end to the season. We're all frustrated. We're not happy with how we finished. We had a horrible match. Evander has the right to feel the way he feels. And we'll deal with it behind closed doors. We'll deal with it behind closed doors. You don't up and go say, nah, that message was unprofessional from Evander. He shouldn't have said that. I understand his passion, but he shouldn't have said that. That just seems to me, and tell me if I'm wrong, that just seems to me that it's like, yeah, if we have the opportunity to trade him, we will. He's on the block. Let's see if somebody bites. I'm just telling you, you may be right, but the way I read it, it gave me different. I get you're a Timbers fan. I get you don't want him to be that stupid. I get you're looking at it from a regular situation, but this is anything but regular. I get it. It's anything but regular. I'm just saying, don't be destroyed when they trade him because of this fiasco. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's likely they're going to trade him. But I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. The way I read it, it's the way I read it. And to be honest, I don't think you're going to get $15 million for him outside of MLS. It's probably better to trade for somebody else's DP player. Like, trade him. Like, I think he's staying in MLS. If he leaves Portland, he's staying in MLS. I really believe that. Like, you may get $10 million from Liga MX or Portugal or something else. Even though he was an MVP candidate, I believe that I'd say a trade's more facilitable than a sell to a European team or some of that ilk. I don't think Saudi would come in for him either. Even a no-name team like the one Quinones went to. 1-0 Miami over Atlanta. Usama Idrisi. If we're going for a new number 10 as a DP, we either trade Insigne for Evander or we get Usama Idrisi. Third place, Rafa Montanunez. Those are the three players that I really believe would be the best for that number 10 spot. And then fourth is the return of Pozuelo. If everything else fails, bring back Pozuelo. But we need a number 10. And running with Oso for another year would make me want to slap my head against a wall. Him playing the number 10 is not the way he's a good number 8 that can read the game, but if he's playing number 10, no, I want to smash my head against a wall. I would rather play Bernadeschi at the 10 than play Osorio if we can't get any of those four guys. I don't think Pelli would want to sign another Italian player after what? It's going to take a while for them to have the appetite to sign another Italian player after all this BS, even if they keep Bernadeschi. But this time, can we make sure Bernadeschi doesn't hate his guts? That would be, if we're going to. And Atlanta players down hurt. Looks like Lennon's holding his shoulder. Did he pop his shoulder out on the play? Oh! Gomez might have dislocated his shoulder. Or Lennon's shoulder, I should say. Well, at least he got re-signed, but I don't think Diego's going anywhere. But in my opinion, it looks like a dislocated shoulder. A Evander trade to play the number 10. Usama Idrisi, Rafa Montanunez, return of Pozuelo. And after that, nothing else fails. Bernadeschi just drops in to play the 10 instead of playing the wing. Spicer could play one side, or we could get Josh Navarro and then have Spicer and Ajimash running the other side. And I guess Josh Navarro's backup would be Derek Etienne Jr. Probably definitely a fifth option. But I would think one of those four options would come through before. I would think one of those four options would come through. But the way it sounds, it seems like I have a better idea of what should happen in the offseason than the damn front office. Sucks. 20th minute. 1-0 Miami. That sounds like something you'll need for sure. That's got to suck. A separated shoulder. Holding his arm in the jersey. That doesn't look like a pop it back in and play. That looks like that might be a corner up a man for Miami. I don't know. That kind of looks more like a yes, we are. Let's go Dodgers. Do it for Fernando. Playing forward, Miami. Cross in. Header. Cleared away, out for another corner. Speaking of, let's look at the score. Middle of the fourth. Dodgers coming up, still 0-0. Astros in the bullpen. Yep, okay, good. Hasn't pitched any in the playoffs, though. They're going to bring on Luis Abram for Brooks Lennon. Yep, he done. Yeah, Brooks Lennon done for the season, for sure. What's the postseason? But he's done for the season. Like the way that looks. Cross in by Miami, headed away off the corner. Atlanta to play forward, 20 minutes in. 1-0. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on. Counter to play the ball forward. Miami leading 1-0. 1-0 esta noche. With just about to be halfway through the half. Atlanta picks it back up. Dax McCarty playing it back to his center back. We don't really need a fullback, though. Like, we got Larea, Gomes, Wingo. We don't really need a fullback. Nathaniel Edwards, which I'd rather play him than Petretta at this point. We don't really need a fullback, though. That's one of the places I don't think. No. Best Clasico in a while. Because Barcelona's good again. And Madrid is struggling. Good, but struggling. Yeah, I could see that. I don't think that's a bad move for Portland. Atlanta playing forward. Fagundes is still a good player. He's still a good player. You always need some veterans somewhere in MLS. You always need MLS veterans. Fagundes is a good one to get, in my opinion. And I think they would win if it was me as manager and director of football. I would say 6. 6-10. Being conservative, though, I think we wouldn't lose. If it was me, I don't think we'd lose. If we were in a final, we're winning it. You got to knock us out before the final. But to be conservative, I would say 6 or 7 league titles in 10 years. Probably 3 or 4 CCLs in 10 years. Leagues Cups, probably 5 out of 10. You'd have to knock us out before the final, though. We get to the final, you're losing. Nails. Can champ every year. Can champ, 10 out of 10. Cross in. 10 can champs in 10 years. We ain't losing that. 10 Pete, baby. I think I'm right, but okay. Mm. 25th minute. Nakajima plays a number 10 as winger, second striker. Urawa, Red Diamonds, he's 30. Okay, that sounds like a good... Yeah, he is a good player. He is. Good option for the number 10 spot. For sure. Messi, shot! Oh, saved over the bar by Guzan. That sounds like a good... Yeah. I ain't Chris Armas, though. What are we talking about? Besides, Bob Bradley, he lasted way too long. As long as they ain't trying to screw somebody over, somebody's at least going to get a season. For better or for worse. I ain't Chris Armas. Corner for Miami. 26th minute. 1-0 Miami, 1-0. Cross in. Out for a goal kick. No, it stayed in. Just a bit. Just stayed in. Messi. Cross. Header. Cleared. Tried. Jordi Alba. Not bad. Messi. Ooh. Bad. Messi plays through. That's out for a goal kick. Ball went a little bit too fast for Jordi Alba to pick it up. A little bit too fast. Got to go fast. But bottom of the fourth, no on, 2 outs. Passing accuracy. Busquets has a worse passing accuracy than Dax McCarty. How in the hell? That is a little bit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dax McCarty has a 1% better passing accuracy than Sergio Busquets. An MLS legend is outplaying Sergio Busquets. MLS for you. Blocked away. Well, kicked away. Kicked away. But that'll be a throw-in for Miami. But they were pressing that ball. Almost made a mistake. Brad Guzan. He almost was in no man's land. Or he was, frankly. Suarez. Stops up. Messi. Messi. Shot. Oh, off the post. Weingart. Wide. Wide for Weingart. Messi short-sided, then Weingart with a second shot goes wide. Messi tried to go short side and pop it past Guzan, but it was off the post. Good idea. Not so good execution. Corner for Miami. Short. Plays it to the top. Bright. Gomez. Chips it through. Suarez drops down, but he just falls off the ball. He just pulls back off the ball a little bit too much for that play. 30th minute, 1-0, 1-0. He just pulls off the ball. Suarez down. Hit that like button, get this one going. Super chats are on. Suarez. Oh, he got pulled by Gregerson. In the throat. Was it a pull or was it a hit? I'm not sure. 30th minute. Not the best. Suarez all right, good. Cody Rhodes, what you want to talk about? So what do you want to talk about? How Miami hasn't scored a second goal yet. That's what I want to talk about. Suarez all right, good. Header. Like, that's a bit dirty. I feel like that should be a yellow card. I know it's incidental, but if you're going at somebody's throat, even if it's incidental, that should be I'm not a fan of that. Like, I'm not a fan of that. It's not like he ducks to get into it. I mean, he was going down, and then Gregerson goes, like, pulls him at his throat. I don't know, frankly. I wouldn't like seeing that if it was my player. KC Current 2-0. New York, New Jersey, Gotham, second half, Feminile Summer Cup. NWSL Liga MX Feminile Summer Cup final. KC Current beating Gotham. I'm shocked. Oh, yeah, they had to wait to play the final until now. They pushed the final all the way into October. It's not even summer anymore. It's fall. So the Summer Cup is now the Fall Cup. I like it. I like seeing Estevez coach for Austin, or hired for Austin to be the coach. He's a good coach. He's talented. I think he's learned some things from his last run. He went back, of course, to the USMNT. But, of course, he probably wants to be the head coach. And I do think he had good moments as an MLS coach. Sometimes it just goes out to 1-0, 32nd minute. I think it's a good hire. I honestly think he's better than Wolff, to be honest. I've never really thought Josh Wolff was that good of a manager. I think Estevez, honestly, is better, in my opinion. Yeah, Wolff did make a conference final once, but what else did Austin do? Embarrass themselves. I mean, Violette happened. They weren't great outside of MLS play. Nice. Yeah, I guess SummerSlam, Survivor Series is going to be Bloodline OG versus Solo's Bloodline, I'm guessing, in War Games. Hopefully Sami Zayn has something to do with it, but whatever. But I believe that Josh Wolff wasn't really ever a good coach comparatively to a guy like Estevez. So, honestly, I think it's an upgrade. Gregerson's coming off for Cobb. Gregerson coming off for Cobb. So that's another sub. Noah Cobb for Stian Gregerson. So that's 2 subs down for injury. Atlanta will have 1 window left with 3 subs, and who knows if they use some at the half, because they can do that. But they only have 3 subs left with 1 window unless they go use it in the half. Top 5, 0-0, 1 out on the Yankees. Flaherty's actually been cooking. I'm happy for him. 34th minute counter on the ball, 1-0 Miami. He wasn't, but sometimes it falls off. He didn't have the players. I mean, he had Peter Musa, but he didn't have the guy who stirs the drink, and they blamed him for that. I believe he was a little bit of a scapegoat. Dallas they're never that good anyway, but they had good moments with Estevez, I believe. They had good moments with him. Still had a positive winning percentage, or positive. He had the more amount of wins than losses and draws. Still was plus on wins. He had, the highest tally he had was wins. Finished third, the Western Conference in 22. It's a pretty good year. But I do believe Savarese has had a couple of meetings with a few Spanish clubs. I'm surprised an MLS club hadn't taken him, or at least one that he'd want to go to. What happened to Jesus Ferreira? He fell off hard. That's why Pedro Musa is there at Dallas. And Pedro Musa is there. And Jesus Jimenez was there. And all that. I think Jesus Ferreira is honestly a joke. Unless he's playing Caribbean teams, he's a joke. Ricardo Pepi actually is a talented striker. He's starting to really pick it up in Europe. He's doing well with the national team. He's starting to pick it up. Pepe, but Jesus Ferreira is like a B-Tech version of him, and he's worse. Yeah, Bruce Arena's going to have a hard time with San Jose. Like, they'll probably put less money in the team than the Revs even did. I would hope Bruce Arena's tactics makes him better, but yes, I do. I don't understand why they traded him when they had a playoff level team. I don't understand why they traded him. They still had the same roster. They still had playoff attributions. I don't understand why they traded him. If it was going to shit, wait till the half, since he'd be a free agent this year. I don't know why they traded him after the season. Like, I'm sure they could have went over the tax. I think it was stupid for them to trade him, but they did. And they made the playoffs, but they didn't go as far as they should have. Because if they had him, I think they would be in the World Series right now. But the Jays could have got both Ohtani and Soto, and they got, well, this year had neither. Soto, we still have a chance to get in the offseason if the Yankees don't win the World Series. He wouldn't leave the Yankees if they won. Possible he leaves if they lose. And it's still 0-0, middle of the fifth. But we'll see. 38th minute, 1-0. Playing forward, 38th minute. Raptors 87, 76ers 77, fourth quarter. That's awesome. They really learned from that Cleveland game. How did they get their ass kicked by Cleveland but beat the 76ers? Equalizer. Interesting. Let's remember this game goes straight to penalties if it's tied after 90. The winner of the penalty shootout takes the win in the game to take the lead in the series. Playing forward, Amador plays on Sabalov Janitze! Scores again against Miami. Again, Sabalov Janitze scores for Atlanta versus Miami. He just can't stop scoring against Miami. He always finds one. Sabalov Janitze played through by Amador, and it's 1-1 in the 38th minute. 1-1 esta noche. Sabalov Janitze. One. 1-1. Sabalov Janitze does it again. What a shot. Far right through Calendar into the far post for Sabalov Janitze. Nutmegged Calendar. Amador got it through, through the arms, and I think it was more through the arm and the side, but Sabalov Janitze gets the goal. Unbeaten the last 5 road matches for Atlanta, 2-3-0. 2 wins, 3 draws. If they get a draw, they go to a penalty shootout, just like they did against Montreal, and they beat Montreal on a penalty shootout. Miami's got better penalty shooters. Probably a better goalie at penalties, but we'll see how that goes. 40th minute. If Atlanta could pick up a penalty win in Miami, but they get through, say, by Guzan, that really changes the context of this series in Game 2 next weekend. But Sabalov Janitze, good play. How we doing, Specimen? Got Miami to win. I mean, I do too. They're being Miami. And it was Amador with the assist. Amador played it through for Sabalov Janitse to have it possibly be a tie by the half. Can Miami find a leading goal, or will they find playoffs are going to be interesting? If this is how it starts, you're right. I believe so. 41st minute. 1-1, 1-1. The winner has the lead going to Atlanta in this series and has a chance to sweep next weekend. Could be Atlanta with the way they're playing. We'll see. They could sweep this at home. Wouldn't that be crazy? Or will Miami find the win? Will they find a winning goal later in this match, or will they win the shootout? Who knows? But they have another half to play. Right now, Luis Suarez making a run. Derek Williams does get the tackle. And that will be a free kick. No, advantage played. Yeah, the Georgian Sabalov Janitse, who played at the Euros, by the way. He's a good player. He's a good player. I mean, he's very talented, Sabalov Janitse. He's very talented. I enjoy watching him play. He's a very talented player. He loves playing against Miami. He loves playing against Miami. I don't understand exactly. Until they tied the game, they'll go to a penalty shootout game 1. If this holds for another 47 minutes plus stoppage time on both sides of the half, or both halves, it'll go to penalties. Georgia nice players. Have Jordan food. Nice. I tried it lately. Nice. Weingart puts it wide. No room there. And they still have Jean De Silva and Muyumba on the bench. The 3 subs. Tyler Wolff, Daniel Rios. They still do. Atlanta, great record versus Miami. All time. See if Miami finds it. They did go down 2-0 against the Revs and still came back and won 6-2. So, it's not like this game is anything. There's nothing out of the ordinary here, to be totally honest. They could figure it out. 71% win percentage at kickoff for Miami, now at 63.4%. 22.9 to go to penalties. Atlanta still has a very, very tough sled here. And that ball bounces off, and that will go back to Guzan last minute of the half. Miami, can they answer? Martinez. Miami 3-1 was my prediction. Saba and Moranchuk to score, not bad. Well, you got to get the 2 goals for Miami. Don't bet against Sabalov Janitse. Against Miami. He loves scoring against Miami. Playing forward. But Weingart over the bar. The ball falls to Weingart, and he puts it over the bar. Oh, Lord. That was on a platter for Weingart. And what did he do? Horrible giveaway by Williams. Weingart's right there, and he just chips it over the bar. That was right there for him. 45th minute for Marcelo Weingart. That was right there for him. 1-1. Six minutes of stoppage time. Kritsov not in defense. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You don't want Kritsov in defense, especially against Atlanta. Here comes Tiare. Shot wide. Shot wide from Tiare. But he looked like he had him dead to rights. Tiare looked like he had Miami dead to rights to take the lead. Oh, no. Tiare gets through, takes the shot. He didn't get touched, but he put it wide. I don't think what he's begging for wasn't a penalty. Miami to play forward. Tiare, Lord, this game. This is crazy. Miami's on the ropes at home in the playoffs. What's with this? Flick ball tomorrow. Bayern play tomorrow. Think about it, though. You know, Miami, for some reason, it's hard for a team who wins the Shield to win the Cup. Even harder if you get the points record. You know what pissed me off earlier? They were talking about teams who had the points record in MLS in the playoffs. Toronto wasn't up there. 2017 Toronto won on that graphic. Started with Red Bulls 2018. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are they trying to set a narrative? So they have to forget Toronto to set the narrative and nobody's really going to call them out on it? I'm like, dude. Toronto set the record and won. Every other team who set the record has not won the MLS Cup that year. Miami, it's late to see. Messi blocked. Tried. 47th minute. I'm not happy about it. I think they were trying to set a narrative, but Toronto's done it. Red Bulls haven't. Revs haven't. LAFC, Red Bulls, and Revs haven't done it, but Toronto has. See if Miami can. Martinez given away. Idris Elba's there? Ron has 3 or 5 teams in MLS. I got Toronto and St. Louis. I'm not a Miami fan per se. I just have the Miami jerseys because I cover them a lot because I'd be stupid not to. And I'd also be stupid not to cover them while wearing a Miami jersey. I like collecting jerseys. The only jersey I would never collect is a Montreal jersey because that's just wrong. But I don't see a problem wearing a Miami jersey, especially if I'm covering them. Like, yeah, it's cool to see Messi play, but I know where my bread is buttered. I'd be stupid not to. If I have the opportunity, I'm covering Miami. I'd be stupid not to. And Forge is not in the MLS, by the way. They're in the CPL. 49th minute. And hey, if a lot of these series end in 2 games, guess what? I might be able to do the Forge. If Forge make the CPL final, I might be able to do that live and review it as it is. So let's hope for a lot of these series to go 2. And if there are ones that don't go 2, hopefully it's Western series. And they don't move those games to early-ass times. Let's hope the Eastern series is finishing 2, but I have a feeling Orlando's going 3. Columbus. NYCFC versus Cincinnati I could see going 2, but I feel like that's going 3. Columbus Red Bulls, I think that's going 2. Atlanta Miami, it might go 3. LA's LA. That's why he wants to go to LA. And Larice plays there. I don't think they hate each other. That would be shot wide. Are you saying they hate each other? 49th minute. Be 51 when the half hits. Dodgers lead 1-0. See how it happened. Sacrifice fly. Hernandez scores. Off a triple. He hit a triple, then the sac fly from Smith brings him in. 1-0 Dodgers. End of the 5th. River Plate shambles, Botafogo to win, Copa Libertadores. Yeah, I can't believe River Plate lost. But Dodgers have the lead after 5. That's probably not enough to beat the Yankees, but it'd be funny if it was. Flaherty's got to probably shove for 2 more innings for that to happen, though. At least one. Well, 1-0 Dodgers. 51st minute. Let's see if we get to the half of the draw saved by calendar. Shot, save, or kicked away, I should say. 51st minute. Let's see. Halftime. It's 1-1 at the half. One at the half. 1-1. Miro tiempo. Almada's still awesome. I'm happy for him. 1-1. 1-1. Miro tiempo. Saba's beaming. He knows that right now Atlanta's in a really good position. Suarez scored the 2nd minute. Miami couldn't find anything else, even if they dominated most of the half. They had a lot of chances. They still couldn't find another. Sabalov Janitze ties the game up, and here we are. 45 minutes of a war once they come back out. Can Atlanta score a second and win outright, or will we go to penalties, or will Atlanta or Miami find a winner? I'm honestly surprised he got voted best player in CONCACAF. If it's about national play, I understand it, but I'm surprised. If it's about club play plus national play, no. David and Davies were on that list. Pulisic was on that list. And Adalberto Carrasquillo wins it. If it's about club and country, no. If it's about country, I understand it. But I was surprised with the guys on the list next to him. If it was about club and country, it shouldn't be him. If it's about country, I still think Davies, David, or Pulisic deserved it more. Especially Davies or David. Probably Davies. But I can understand it. There's an argument there. If you're adding his club form, no. Whether it's the level of where he plays or the club form he's had, no. No. Country form, I'll give you the argument, but I'm still not a fan of the vote. I'm still not a fan of the vote, even if it's just country form. I'm still not a fan of it. If it's club and country, they're brain dead. They're brain dead. I don't understand. Like, even if you wanted to give it to a Gold Cup finalist, I mean, Santi Menez was right there. If it's club and country, he might have just been the best club player. It's just bad that his country form was so horrible. It's the opposite. Which, I mean, yeah, country might be a bigger percentage of the vote, but club form should still count. And I would take Santi Jimenez every damn day, club form. Country form, hell no. Let me look again. Oh, but Gignac won goal of the year, which, good for him. Let me look again. Nominees. All right. Here were the nominees. The men. Santi Jimenez, Christian Pulisic, Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey actually would have been the perfect pick. If they were going by club and country form, Leon Bailey should have won it. Actually, no, I'm going to go there. Leon Bailey should have won CONCACAF Player of the Year if they were going by club and country. Leon Bailey was good on both sides. Davies had things with Canada over the past year. He's been a good leader, had some moments, but really it's what he did with Bayern. David, more what he did with Lille than Canada, but he still had goals and had moments. Santi Jimenez, way more with Feyenoord than Mexico, except the Gold Cup winning goal. Pulisic, probably better at Milan than the USA at this point. Leon Bailey, Carrasquilla is probably the best player national team-wise, where it leans more nationally. But Leon Bailey, like, until he had a fit, he was the best. Like, he was amazing for Jamaica until he had a fit. He was amazing for Aston Villa. He was good on both sides. Like, until he had a fit, yeah. So if you're going by both, honestly, it probably should have been Leon Bailey. Honestly. If you're going by country form, I'd still lean towards Jonathan David or Alphonso Davies, but Leon Bailey still, like, any of these guys can win it off country form, but Carrasquilla, I'd still have him not first, though. No. I still wouldn't pick him first, in my opinion. But with that being said, and honestly, the women's vote was honestly just as bad. Like, you had Adriana Leon as one of the women's nominees. Awesome for Villa. Great for Canada. They don't pick her. Kaja Bunny Shaw. Amazing for City. Amazing for the Reggae Girls. Sophia Smith. They pick Duvernay. Or Dumornay, the Haitian player. Huh? Jacqueline Avaye, Charlene Corral on the women's side. What? It was bad voting on both sides. Let's just be honest. Like, they picked the person just randomly. It's like they pulled one out of a hat. It's like, oh, okay. Sophia Smith doesn't win the Women's Player of the Year. Adriana Leon doesn't. Kaja Shaw, Jackie Ovalle, and they picked one of the two of them that really are out of nowhere, just like the men's one. There's like two nominees where it's like, are you serious though? What? Like, Adriana Leon got snubbed, but if it was like Sophia Smith, I'd be like, okay, she won a gold medal. Amazing with the Thorns. I get it. Kaja Shaw, I'd get it. Jackie Ovalle, I'd get it, sort of. What? It's just like Carrasquilla. They voted horribly. Wow. CONCACAF, whoever voted for these awards is dumb. Whoever voted for these awards is brain dead. It's not like Haiti did anything worth a damn anyway. They made the World Cup, Women's World Cup, great. What the hell did they do besides that? Like, at least Adalberto Carrasquilla on the men's side is 2-1 Yankees. Home run for Giancarlo with 2 on. It's 2-1. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight, be back. 1-1. Uno. Yep, Giancarlo Stanton, 2-run home run. Yep. With that being said, halftime stats, 68% possession, 32% possession, 13 shots to 3, 1 big chance to 1, 6 shots on goal to 1, 1 big chance missed to 0, 340 accurate passes, 90% to 147, 85%. 3 fouls to 1, 7 corners to 2, 13 shots to 3, 6 shots on goal to 1. We got 379 passes to 173, 90% pass accuracy to 88 or 85%. 6 throws to 4, 0 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 1-1 at the half. I think Miami's been the better team. I think Miami has been the better team in this game, but Atlanta's been tough. Miami has dominated the play. They've really regretted missing the chances they had because they've had some really good chances post the Suarez goal. Most of the half, they've had some really good chances, and what they've done is not finish them. Guzan's made some saves. They've sailed some over the bar, and they've sailed some wide. Atlanta, they let them stay alive. Miami could have been winning this game by at least 2 or 3 by the half. Scored 2 or 3. And in the end, I'm not too happy with the way the first half went for Miami. They dominated, but they should have scored more than 1 goal. They kept Atlanta alive. Sabalov Janitze scores on Miami like he normally does and ties the game. And Miami's really went for it and been more serious. Like they've clutched up. They've tried to clutch up. They've like sat forward in their chair, press button mashing, try to figure this game out. So that's where we are. 1-1. Miami's been the better team, but they got to find, right now they're facing down a penalty shootout. Or who knows? Atlanta's had some really good chances since they've scored. They've definitely tried to score against the run of play a second time since Saba's goal. And I'm not happy about how Miami's playing it. It's not great. It's not great. But we'll see what happens. Jazz tried to steal second base until Bonda threw the ball way out. Oh, he's falling apart. Anthony Bonda's falling apart. Oh, great. 2-1. And it might be more. Top of the 6th. But, yeah, Miami's been the better team throughout the half. They should be leading, but they're not. They're not. We'll see what happens in the second half. 45 more minutes to go. But we'll see how the second half goes. Miami, what can they do? Will they answer? I love how they had the Timbers Stadium in the playoffs commercial. It's the scene of a gruesome chainsaw hacking. Intentional walk by Volpe. Intentional walk to Volpe. Dodgers are. They got an out. It's Wells. Chop of them down. Every single one down. We're going to make a good win with all the timber around. Never use Joey's chains for them. No. Come on, Atlanta. Don't let this slip, says somebody. How is it letting it slip if it's 1-1? Okay. We'll wait for the second half. Miami's atmosphere is giving VIP section at a music festival vibes. It's true. But man, Brad Guzan's actually been good in this game, though, I got to say. Brad Guzan's actually been good in this game, I have to say. Oh, boy. When the hell did that start happening? On YouTube. Brad Guzan's been playing well in this game. I can't lie. He's been playing well. I don't know if Cohen would have played this well. I think I can see why they still play Guzan. He earned his job. He earned his job back. They weren't lying. Waiting for the second half, they kick off, and it went straight to Guzan. And here comes Miami. Bases loaded, Austin Wells ground ball. No, actually, no. No, I don't think so. And Miami players down. Suarez is crying. No, I don't think so, actually. I believe that Colorado's going to give LA a war. Do I think LA will go through in 3 games? Yes. Do I think it's going to be a war even at the games in LA? Carson? Yes. Do I think LA's losing in Colorado? Yes. Yes, I do. I think Colorado's going to fight for 180, 270 minutes. They're going to fight. And we'll see what happens there, but they're never going to go down easy. LA may be the better team, but Colorado ain't going down easy. And as you can see right now, Atlanta's doing the same to Miami. Well, they're not doing steal a base, steal a taco this year from Taco Bell. Well, it's not even the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Tacos, so I don't care. They should bring those back. Miami playing forward. Moranchuk is off for Jean De Silva. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Jean De Silva is a good player, but Atlanta brought on Jean De Silva for Moranchuk at the half because they have to use some subs at the half. They have 2 subs left in 1 window. Verdugo strike out 3 outs. Well, I picked Miami Galaxy. I'd rather have that. But LAFC versus Miami wouldn't be too bad either. Tristan Muyumba's on for a Johnny Fortune at the half. So they have 1 sub left with 1 window, Atlanta. Miami hasn't used any subs yet. The Johnny Fortune is off for Tristan Muyumba. I'm guessing Tyler Wolff or Daniel Rios will be that last sub. Either way, one of them. Unless a defensive injury happens, then it would probably be Edwards or, well, it'd have to be Edwards. But 47th minute. Atlanta's bringing out all the stops, I'm guessing. Well, Moranchuk was a bad pull, but we'll see. I would have pulled Sleesh and a Johnny Fortune. Just went for it. We should have been watching Montreal today. I would have loved to see them get smashed by Miami. But them's the breaks. But they lost to Atlanta, so that's fine by me as well. Atlanta playing forward. Atlanta might actually cross in. What's with the wild card team shocking people? Like, no, wild card didn't shock the Eastern team. Red Bulls versus Cincinnati was closer than you'd think. St. Louis got shocked by Kansas City. And now they're even worse. Well, both teams are worse than they were last year. Miami versus Atlanta looks like a little bit of a shocker is brewing. Maybe not an upset, but a tough series. We'll find out about LA, Colorado tomorrow. These 1 versus wild card series are pretty tough for the fact they're a 1 seed versus a wild card. There's not even that big of a break, which is the weird part. But I guess if you're playing a game 3 days earlier, maybe sometimes that helps. Maybe that gives you some momentum that the other team just doesn't have for being a week off. That'll be goal kick for Guzan. Maybe. Could be something to think about. Middle of the 6th inning, Edmund Otani bets. See if the Dodgers could pull ahead or even. 7, 8, 9, 3 more innings. 50th minute, Miami playing forward. .6% winning probability for Miami as of now. Atlanta's starting to bump up a little bit, which I could see that. They've definitely had their moments in this since the goal, during the goal, and since. Miami's really trying to sell out for a winning goal. And the longer they have to, the more Atlanta has chances to get one against Miami. And Miami's being a little bit sloppy. Throw in for Miami. A little bit sloppy. 1-1, 1-1. Esta noche. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Bright. Martinez. Jordi Alba. Cross. Brought down. Messi. Falls back to Weingart. Messi. Bright. Messi. They're all over Messi. They're trying to make sure. Free kick. That's not where you want to give Messi a free kick. You don't want to give him a free kick there. 51st minute. But they were all over him. Free kick for Miami. I think so, yes. He was already called up for the last window. Miami looking for a leading goal off this free kick. You don't give them a free kick at this area. That's not a good idea. This is about Messi's range. Little bit to the right, close to the box. Yeah, this is about his range. I mean, shit, he could probably hit it from 40 yards if he wanted to. But, you know, any range is probably his range. It's just less likely. But this is about right. I think this was different side. But Messi takes the shot. Past the post. It went behind the net. Just a little bit outside. Just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. If it... Guzan, I think that would have went just above him I think that ball would have went just above Guzan if that was on frame. Just a bit outside. 52nd minute. He tried the corner and missed. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. Playing forward, Bright. .53rd minute. .53rd minute playing forward. Miami looking for it, but they're all over Messi. They got a spy on him. They're like on him like it's Lamar Jackson. They don't want him to break this game. Messi. They got a spy on him like he's Lamar Jackson. It's playoff weather and they choked in the wild card round. It's still not cold here. Not like that, really. Brings it down. Bright. Plays it back. Messi. 3 guys on him. Tries to take a shot anyway. I got to respect it. 54th minute. I have to respect it. That's just something. Cross in. Oh, Suarez doesn't get a touch to it. Oh, no. 54th minute. Suarez doesn't get a touch to it. Let me see how we do this. No. Wow. So I didn't put the series leads in the first, okay, thumbnails of last year. Okay. Because, of course, it's obvious who won game 1. Yeah, that's true. Who leads the series. Gomez! Saved! Header! Punched away! Redondo doesn't pick it up. What a save by Guzan. Did not. Let's see about game 2s. Playing forward. Guzan is on his game for sure. What a save. So I added the series. I'll put the leads in there for sure. I'll put the leads of the series in there. Probably smart. I don't know. I think that's something I should. That's probably because it was the first time. 56th minute. Just looking back on it. '56th minute. Futsal team for this upcoming season. Nice. Playing forward. Cleared away. 57th minute. Playing forward. Up the top. Bad giveaway by Juarez. End of the 6th, 2-1. Yankees still. Bright plays forward. Alba. Cross. Oh, bad defensive choice by Atlanta. I don't think that was a great choice. Almost caused a collision with keeper and defender. I don't know if I liked that idea. Weingart plays forward to Messi. Messi. Chips on. Still Messi. Suarez chips through, headed away. Atlanta's just throwing everybody in the box, which, again, I'm not too, I won't say too surprised about, but I'm not too mad about it. Atlanta's just throwing everybody in the box, which, honestly, that's what they should do. If you're going to go for it, try to get to a penalty shootout, you got to throw everybody in the box. They're on Messi, like Watt on Rice, they're throwing everybody in the box. Don't blame them at all. Cross in, headed away. Miami don't know how to figure it out right now. I don't think they've figured it out, in my opinion. Plays forward. Alba. Cross. Blocked. Playing forward. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. Cleared. Just nobody's there to get to the ball. That'll be a corner. 59th minute. Corner for Miami. Messi, 60th minute. Plays it back. Busquets. Plays up. Shot. Goal! 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 Goal in Miami! Goal de Jordi Alba! 2-1. Golazo! 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 What a shot! And that might just be what Miami needed. Jordi Alba. Jeez. Tiare just jumps away from it, and a little bit of a curl beats Brad Guzan low. What a shot by Jordi Alba. 2-1, 2-1. '61st minute. 2-1. I report the news as it is. This ain't North Korea. I report the news as it is. This isn't fake news, and this isn't North Korea. And here comes Suarez. It might be 3 anyway. Cross in. Oh, bad cross. '62nd minute. Playing forward. 2-1. Atlanta was playing tough up until that point. But Miami, you give them one moment. You give them one slight opening. But, nope. Good tackle. Almost. Prepare yourself. I heard about it. Nothing will happen, just like always. They retaliate, it cools down, nothing happens for 3 months, they throw bombs again. It's almost clockwork at this point. He's acting like, yeah, Guzan was definitely saving their butts. He's had a really good game. Now I understand why Guzan's still the starter. Because I was like, why is Josh Cohen on the bench? Like, you got him. Why is Guzan the starter still? No, Guzan still got it. It may not be all the time, but he could still play. He could still play. He could still play. So, I mean, he's had a really good game. It sucks for him if Atlanta loses, to be honest. Playing forward. 64th minute. Playing forward. Cross in. Miami need to put this game to bed. They're trying. I'm surprised they haven't. Playing forward. Messi over to Bar. Corner. Playing forward. Headed away. '67th minute. 2-1. Cross in. That's out for a corner. 2-1 Miami. World Series. Middle of the 7th. Still 2-1. They're both 2-1. 67th minute. Crazy. I did not expect game 1 of the World Series to only be 2-1 at all. This, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Playing forward, 2-1 Miami. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good evening. 68th minute. And Bride is down, holding his gut. Must have taken a shot to the bread basket. Must have taken a shot to the bread basket. 2-1 for Miami. They need to get another goal if they want to shut this one down. I don't think this will end 2-1. I have a funny feeling. I think we're in for more drama. Whether that's an Atlanta equalizer and penalties or Miami close the damn door move. I think we're in for some more drama. I don't think we're done. 69th minute. I don't think we're done by a long shot. Gomez. Playing forward. Nice. 69th minute. Playing forward. 70th minute. Yankees up 2-1 in the 7th. Yep. Dodgers are up to bat. Cross in. Alba. Shot. Nobody there. Just gets cleared. 70th minute. Playing forward, 70th minute. Vamos, Miami. Here comes Gomez. Gomez! Cross. Suarez, not far enough for Suarez. Saba shot saved by Drake Callender. 71st minute, so I must be somewhat behind. Corner for Atlanta, or Miami against Atlanta. Plays forward. That was the play before that play. Okay. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. 71st minute. Martinez. Down. Alba in through. Here comes Gomez. Can he shoot? Cross. Messi. Side past the post. Just saved. Corner for Miami. Guzan's keeping Atlanta in it, but boom. Oh my. He closed his legs just enough not to get 5-hold. Oh my Lord. Oh, a knee saves it. Almost got 5-hold, but his knee was right there to save it. If that went through cleanly, that would have been a goal. No 5-hole. Wow. No 5-hole. '73rd minute. Guzan's rolling back the clock tonight. He needs to. '73rd minute, 2-1. How old is he? I think he's got to be 38 at least. 38 to 40. Let me look. He is 40 straight up. Okay. Time has flat a little bit. I was like, last time I checked, I knew he was 38. It's like, can't be more than 40, but yeah, 40. 73rd minute. He's looked the way he has for years, though. I thought, I was like, couldn't be more than 40. He's got to be right there, though. Playing forward, 74th minute. Well, goalkeepers play better at older ages anyway. Frey. Ian Frey coming on for Aviles. Teoscar Hernandez singled in the bottom of the 7th. 74th minute. Clay Holmes replaced Garrett Cole. 2 balls on Muncie when it comes to the World Series. Plays forward. And he got hit by the pitch. 2 on, no out. 1st and 2nd. Clay Holmes hit Muncie with a pitch. Playing forwards Atlanta, 75th minute. Giveaway, but Miami still has it. Hernandez is up against Clay Holmes. A hit probably drives in a run. Unless it's a triple, then it drives in both and takes the lead. 75th minute. No outs. This is the time for the Dodgers to capitalize. You can't give them free base runners. Can't have anybody in scoring position either for the Dodgers. You can't really do that. Teoscar on second. Muncy on first. Shot. Save. Good save. It's awesome. Shot. Boom. Like, Miami's going for a third for sure. '76th minute. Oh! Come on now. Are the Dodgers going tied up? I think they will. And there's a hit. Or at least he grounded out to first base. He's out on a sacrifice bunt. Teoscar on third, Muncy on second. 1 out, 2 on, both in scoring position. 76th minute. Yeah, your dad and BKL are probably happy with the score, at least for now. Smith. See what Smith can do. Atlanta playing forward, 77th minute. Me, I'd rather the Dodgers be winning. Bad to pick. And Smith popped out to Volpe. 2 outs, 2 on. Gavin Lux. And I'm not surprised. Silva Wow goes wide. Jonde Silva goes wide. I mean, I'm fine with it. I like the new format. 77th minute. Atlanta almost scored a second there. Ripped it just wide, Jonde Silva. Told you this game wasn't over yet. There's a mound visit for the Yankees. '78th minute. Free kick for Atlanta. Wore my Yankees hat Dodgers t-shirt. Fair. Free kick for Atlanta. 78th minute. 12 minutes before stoppage time. Tommy Kahnle's in for Clay Holmes. Daniel Rios is on for Dax McCarty. Atlanta's trying to go for the equalizer here. They brought in Tommy Kahnle for Clay Holmes. I'm doing good. Miami winning 2-1. I'm doing good personally, though. Yankees over Dodgers 2-1 as well, by the way, just if you wanted to know. 79th minute. Plays through. Oh, good play. Atlanta looking for an equalizer. If they tied up, we go to penalties. Can Miami find a door closer? Will it hold? I'm not so sure about that. Company on the bench, yes. Hasn't come on yet. Actually, I think Ian Fry and Benjamin Kromashki are the only 2 subs for Miami. Kromashki came on for Redondo. Fry came on for Aviles. They have 3 subs left with 1 window. I don't know if they're going to use them. I would hope so. They're getting ready to start back up. 80th minute. Well, doesn't surprise me. 2-1. Atlanta's playing tough, I gotta say. Atlanta playing tough. Atlanta. Oh, shanked. Offside. 2-1 Miami. That's not a good way to have it. Scuffed the shot, shanked it high, and caused offside. Alba played it through for Gomez. Gomez played for Suarez the first minute. Suarez rolls it in just past Guzan. I agree. Me too. I won't lie. I agree. I thought Miami be whipping them. I agree. Wide right. Laces out, Finkel. Laces out, Finkel. Foul ball. Looking at the World Series because why not? 80th minute. And in play outs. Gavin Lux grounded out. Two men on, no outs, turns into... So now you know how the Mets feel. 81st minute. Brad Guzan is man of the match for Atlanta. Other than him, I'd probably say Saba. Honestly, I know Miami's winning, but I kind of want to give Brad Guzan man of the match anyway. I'm going to be honest. Like, Brad Guzan legitimately is man of the match. This could have been way worse. He actually had a really good game. Like, he had such a good game. What happened to the freaking... What happened to your freaking mod? What happened to your mod? Hold on. No, it's somebody else trying to play Alex. No. Those aren't his. No. Off the line. I don't know. I think that's Pacharo, maybe. Oh, no. I don't know. I was like, what's going on? Somebody's trying to play as Alex. This is crazy. 83rd minute. Calendar plays it forward and gives it away, but Miami tackles it away. Wow. 83rd minute. Joe Rogan just interviewed Trump. I heard he was going to. I don't know what Calendar's doing, but that was brain dead. Luckily, no goal against, but brain dead. '84th minute. 2-1 Miami, cross in, headed away. Top of the 8th. Corner for Atlanta. Miami dominating. Yeah, and they're still doing dumb stuff. They're still right on the freaking edge. Cross in. Header punched. Man, Calendar's getting desperate. I ain't gonna lie. Casey Current winning the Summer Cup final. Suarez plays it through to Messi. Messi's finally onside. Messi loses the ball. Good tackle. Kromashki. But Miami still has it. Top. Close to the box. Gomez. Man, Guzan tried to close down Messi so quickly. I didn't know he was that fast. Header. Suarez over the bar. 85th minute. Playing forward, Atlanta, Rios, 86th minute. Rusty wheels could still fly. This is true, but you gotta clean those wheels for the, fly. Playing forward, 86th minute. Still 2-1. 1 out on the Yankees. 86th minute. Getting to the last couple of minutes of this game. Can Miami hold on? All I need is the tracker. Okay. Playing forward, 86th minute. All right. Same, Rory. 87th minute. '87th minute. Getting closer and closer to 90 on this night. Miami going forward. Messi making the run. Messi and got a Messi and got a Messi and got a Messi and got a Messi. Oh, well, no. And got a Messi. And that's a bad giveaway. 87th minute. '88th minute. Messi did a little bit too much being greedy there, but he's the GOAT, so he's the GOAT. He probably wanted that first goal back. Raptors beat 76ers 115-107. Let's go. I cannot believe it. They got their ass kicked by the Cavs, but beat the 76ers. I don't know. Kyle Lowry played 29 minutes, 14 points. Nice. Embiid sat out again. Let's see. I don't see his name. I guess he was a DNP. I don't see his name. I don't see Joel Embiid on the score sheet, so. I mean, I think he's been overpushed a little bit, but they had to do something with him. Like, as a single star, I think he's been a little bit overpushed, but I think he's better as a tag guy, but there's been stupid gimmicks that are even more stupider, so. '89th minute, and a Miami player is down, hurt with, man, he must be screwed. He has his shirt over his face. '89th minute. Trying to figure. Player down hurt for Miami. Ian Fry is hurt again. No. It's Ian Fry. he has to know. He's got his shirt over his face. Damn it, man. Damn. I hate it for him. Did he blow his ACL again? They're holding the back of his knee. He must have blown something. Wow. Wow. 4 minutes of stoppage time. They have to pull him off. And that sucks, man. Ian Fry again. He got hurt during one of the leagues. I think it was the first Leagues Cup match. Noah Allen's coming on. Damn. It's non-contact again. Ian Fry running for the ball. He cuts on it, and he just, yeah, that's an ACL. That's another ACL. Damn it! Man, I want to cry. I legit want to cry. I feel sorry for him. Ian Fry, probably another ACL injury. Non-contact. Pivot on it wrong. You could see it go. You know that's an ACL. Noah Allen for Ian Fry. Again, his fourth. That's 4. That's 4, right? 4. If it happens. Jesus, man. Let me see. Ian Fry, he also got subbed on 22. He's 22. I'm older than him. He's 22. Another one. Torn ACL 3 years in a row, about to be a 4th. 4 torn ACLs for Ian Fry. Probably. 4 in a row. 4 years in a row, torn ACLs. And the problem with that is that means even if it's both legs, even if it's 2 in one and 2 in the other, the new ACL should be stronger than the one you're born with. So the fact that his career, man, that's rough. Your new ACL is supposed to be tougher. The one they get grafted from your patella tendon should be tougher than the one you're born with. And he's blown it twice. It'd be even worse if it's the same knee 3 times and one the other. But if he's blown 1 each or blown 2 each, that's blowing your one you're born with and then blowing the one that should be stronger twice. 4th ACL. And it could be 2 and 2. It could be 4 and 0. It could be 3 and 1. I don't think it's 4 and 0. I think one of them was a different leg. But that's just, damn, man. Damn. Damn. Yellow card, 1 minute to go. His career's got to be over at this point, man. That's just... That's heartbreaking. I want to cry for him. I'm not going to lie. That's heartbreaking. That is legitimately heartbreaking. I feel awful for him. I feel awful for the kid, man. Dude's 2 years younger than me. 4 ACL tears in 4 years. He's done. Kid's done. Simple, man. 93rd minute. Man. And I saw the last one. I think Atlanta will win game 2. I thought Miami would do more. I think they're going to be better next week, but they are playing in Atlanta. This could lead to a game 3, a shocking game 3. Nobody would have thought that would have happened, but we'll see. Man, I saw Ian Fry blow his ACL in Leagues Cup. I remember seeing that one and knowing he had 2 ACL injuries. Damn, man. That was the first Leagues Cup game last year, too. The first Leagues Cup game they played. Messi's debut. Blows his ACL. First playoff game with Messi. That's bad luck. That's horrible luck. That's shit luck. Especially when it's a reconstructed ACL. That's shit luck. Either way, it's reconstructed. That is shit luck. Man, I feel sorry for him. 95th minute, 2-1 still. 2-1. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out, no on. Ohtani up. Saved by Guzan. Let's see if there'll be some more minutes. Full time. It's full time. Not yet. Ohtani is a Jordi Alba full time. It's 2-1 Miami. Full time 2-1 esta noche. 2-1. Miami gets the first win in the series. They have an opportunity to sweep in Atlanta next weekend. 2-1 Miami. There's a win. 1. Game 1 for Miami. So with that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of the match. Miami leads 2-1. Or they lead the series 1-0 with a 2-1 win over Atlanta. Tight game. Not great. We'll see how it goes. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. Miami gets the win. Let's see what happens for the next one. But they're up 1-0. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.